Hey guys, how's it going? My name is GrumbleGamer18 and look at it. It's the hat. It's the fucking hat.
Gay.
So we're gonna play 60 seconds. I've never played this game before. Never even watched the game get played. I just heard about it. Select the type. We're gonna try survival. Little boy, fat man, or Tsar Bomba. We'll go fat man. Bad smell, toxic fog. Just put on a gas mask and keep enjoying life. Sounds like a good idea. I mean, I like inhaling atomic fumes, radiation, you know. Is this supposed to take this long? There we go. Hey, everyone! All of us made it to the shelter just a second before the blast. That was a close one! As long as we're all together, we can make it work down here. We remember hearing canned soup is really healthy for you. Our shelves are full of cans. We'll eat from cans, we'll sleep on cans, we'll even talk to cans. Some of us already do, like little Jimmy there who's having a stroke. Plenty of water means we don't have to worry about that for some time. What? Oh! This is the best stock shelter we've ever seen. We've never seen another one, but we're sure this is a good amount of supplies. Time to ration supplies. Oh. Okay. You know what, let's... You know, the first day we'll end here. Surviving down here is no walk in the park. It won't get easier. We're hopeful this will blow over soon, and life will be back to what it used to be, or else we might face changes to dangers we'll never dreamt of. Day 2. Oh, hello. Oh, we're running out. 5 and 3. Okay. It's easy to feel a little bit down when living underground like this. No sunshine, no sky. We need to get rid of that pessimism and try to bring some cheerfulness into our lives. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Nothing new to report on Timmy. Fucking stroke victim. Everything seems okay with Dolores? Fucking... Dolores! Ted is not complaining today, at least. Not very much. Ration out supplies. Yo, today's gonna be a water day. Actually, better idea. You guys get soup, we get water. Timmy is good health and full optimism. Should we start preparing an expedition tomorrow? Yeah, let's wait a minute. These two guys could probably hold off for a little bit. You know? Ah, how fortunate we took the radio with us. We could probably listen to some music. They still play music out there, don't they? Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she's not saying so out loud. Like the good scout he is, Timmy's making the best out of this situation. He even seems cheerful. Dolores seems quite calm given the situation. Ken seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. Time to ration supplies! Aye. That's a good idea. Let's just skip the... Say radio freeze. We're pretty sure that behind layers of terrible static and screams, we can hear a voice! A voice speaking in a foreign language. Oh dear. What if it's the Soviets? We should probably listen to it, but what about the children? Fuck yeah, I'm gonna listen to it. Okay. Oh. Oh, I'm sorry. There are bandits roaming in the wasteland, looking for easy and defenseless prey. Makes sense. Thirsty. We were relieved at first when we figured out it wasn't the Soviets we heard. Turned out it was Canadians, which isn't that much better. Fuck you. Either way, they're foreigners and we couldn't understand what they were saying. Not a word. How disappointing. Water is what Mary Jane needs most right now. We can't leave Timmy without water for too long. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Ted is not complaining today, at least not very much. Okay. Let's skip that. You know what, fuck it, let's go for this. What's that sound? A galloping horse? We rushed to the door and were greeted by two men dressed like they'd come from a medieval fair. We'd identified the source of the sound. One of them was holding two rocks and hitting them against each other constantly, while the other was skipping and pretending to be a rider. They said they're looking for some antique cup, but they got lost and they would be most grateful if we would let them check our map, provided we had one. Well, fuck them. Day 5, bitches! We live... What's the picture? Is that a penis or a horse? I'm not clicking on the axe! It's over here! Fuckers. Okay, we couldn't contain our laughter and our guests took offense. They ran off shouting that our ancestors were rodents and smelled like forest fruits. How rude. There isn't anything new bothering Mary Jane. Timmy isn't on his best behavior. Oh, is on his best behavior. How long will it last? Probably as long as his stroke. Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone to a crappy place. So you've already said that. Okay, food, water. The only thing left to do is choose the right person to go outside. Oh, it's only one person. Okay. Hell yeah. It's dangerous out there, so I think we should... Yeah, gas mask. He's gonna die. Mary Jane didn't cause any trouble today, and no trouble dared cross her path. Despite the dire circumstances and all the trouble we're going through, Timmy is being very brave. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Ted left for the surface. Hopefully soon he'll be back. Equipment, gas mask. Time to ration supplies. Water, that. We need our news. We need our music. We all agree on that, and if it's refusing to cooperate, we need to meddle with it until it works. No. I'm not gonna fuck with the radio until Dad gets home. Please say Dad's not dead. Father's dead, isn't he? We're sure they're experiencing technical issues. Yes, that's it. Everything will just be fine. Mary Jane isn't worried, or at least she isn't saying it so out loud. Timmy might not look like it, but he's a very strong boy. He's just doing fine. Today was relatively calm for Dolores. Where is Father? Papa? Where art thou, Papa? I'm gonna give up the last of our food just because Papa is not here. The smell of the tiny shelter is far from roses we get. We thought of washing ourselves. Too bad we didn't grab any soap along the way. Maybe we can make do with something else. I'm not using tear gas, I'm not using a gas mask, and I'm not using bullets. Nice try. Day 8! What the fuck is going on? What happened? Oh, it's just terrible. Don't puke. Suspicious looking stains cover parts of the page. Mary Jane caught something nasty. Timmy felt sick. Dolores came down with a sickness. Oh my god, I'm fucked. Remember, we plan on taking a trip south for 2 months. If it's still there, we're going, right? We're pretty sure they don't bomb warm places. We're fucked. They're all gonna die. He's gonna come back and they're all dead. Oh wait, he came back! Oh, they're all dead. Oh my god. He looks a little... Yeah, he doesn't look so good. Planning far ahead is usually a good strategy, but for now we should be more interested in our plan for water rationing. Ted has safely returned from his voyage to the surface. A pile of car wrecks revealed that we stumbled across a big parking lot. Almost no cars survived the blast wave, but we went between the wrecks to explore anyway. Out of the burnt remains of a picnic table, we found some bottled water. Those bottles were not in the best state, but their contents looked pretty tricky. It seems like the bomb interrupted someone's picnic. Thankfully, they were big fans of tomato soup, and the indestructible cans were scattered all around the parking lot. That's fucking right. There's also a really nice motorbike standing a bit to the side next to the car wrecks. Or rather, it used to be nice. There's not that much left of it now. Upon inspecting the bags attached to the bike, we found a working flashlight. Mary Jane seems fine today. Hopefully it will stay that way. Despite all dire circumstances and all the trouble we're going through, he's being very good. Infected with something and he's really tired. Well, I heard food was important when you, yeah. Timmy can do it. Timmy can go to the wasteland. You fucking look like you're gonna drop. While we have food and water, we can stay locked in, but we'll have to leave eventually. It'd be good to head straight to safety instead of getting ourselves into more trouble, if that's even possible in this situation. Our hope is that our brave soldiers will come to rescue us and take us to this... Yeah, let's fuck it up with. They all look so fucked right now. Oh man, what was his eyes just doing? 10 days, bitches! Fuck you! For not believing in me. We made contact! The military's out there, they're coming for us. All we need to do now is wait patiently. The soldier with the boring voice was very specific about this. Help is on the way. We just need to wait for further instructions and keep our radio in working order. It's impressive how well Mary Jane is handling this situation. She looks fine today. If we don't do anything about Timmy's sickness, it might get worse. Everything seems okay with Dolores. Ted's stomach is rumbling. We're so fucked. Go on, little kid. You got this. It's 10 out of 10. No way you're gonna die now. It's day 11. Oh my god, you guys look like trash. Wow. Let's... Here's some water. Group of people outside and they don't seem too friendly. We recognize some of them. They don't sound too concerned with the well-being of the neighborhood anymore. But they are very serious about angrily waving their heavy flashlights. We need to do something before they break in and take everything we have. Somebody's dead. Somebody's definitely dead. Oh, or not? Some axe action was enough to send those cowards running. Bet your ass they'll be back. Vermin like that are never long gone. They crawl out of shadows when the night comes. Let's keep our axe sharp. Aren't there any drugs we could give Mary Jane? Today's been fine for Dolores thus far. Ted seems to be doing alright, even though the world has gone into a crappy place. How is the medication not a thing? Yeah, let's give it to her. She's dying. Came a shout from outside our door. We weren't sure who claimed to be representing freedom, but we could hear it was a group of people, probably armed. Should we open? I'm gonna say yes, because we're dying. When we peeked outside, we were greeted by a group of high school students. They were well equipped and looked like they could take care of themselves. They questioned us about enemy combatants in the area. We couldn't help them, but they were happy to leave one of their spare axes with us in case we needed to defend ourselves. When we asked why they would help us, they replied, "It's what Wolverines do." Okay. Mary Jane's condition isn't any better today. Dolores is so sick, and Ted is not complaining that much. Wow. That sucks. We thought it would be a good idea to take a quick look outside to see if there's any trouble in the area. Most terrifying way. We only had moments to decide what to do. Flashlight. That's a good idea. 10 out of 10. Oh yeah, didn't get anything from it. Guess what? It was a dog. Poor thing seemed tired, so we let it stay with us for the night. The next morning, we opened up the door to let it out. It still hasn't returned. Hopefully it'll come back later. If we don't cure blah 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 blah. Ah, her son is dead. That bitch is dead. That bitch is dead. We haven't eaten in 3 days. Oh. Nothing, nothing, and nothing. We can hear nothing but the annoying static. Better luck next time. Can we spare some water? Mary Jane has been asking about it all day. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Ted is hungry. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. I don't have any water! I tried. Timmy should have returned by now. We need to face the worst possible. He might not be coming back. Once had we waited through all the static, we found a transmission that was hosted by some nut talking about conspiracies and saucer men. Someone is rumbling. We have nothing. I don't know what these people are. Oh, hey, we got stolen alive. You're not dead. You're not dead yet, though. That's what matters. We need to keep our heads clear and get a grip on reality. If we only had a few drops of water, we could have avoided what happened. 2 days without water took Ted died. 17 days. Hell yeah. You know what? I think that was pretty good. Successful Expeditions 1. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed 60 seconds. I know I did, kinda. My family that I try to keep alive didn't, though. So, if you guys enjoyed, tap the like button, share, comment, or actually, not share. Share my videos, not needles. Comment below, and press F to pay respect for the dead family. Bye!
You need to grab hold of the sword that's in here, in your soul. You have one, don't you?
What? You don't make any sense.
How much clearer do you need me to make it for you? You grab the sword that's in your soul. Okay, now do it. Do it!